Hi, and welcome to the Kidney Foundation's Plugged In Show. Today we're back with the fun and informative game show sweeping the renal community. Join our 2 kidney transplant recipients and 2 living donor contestants to see how well they really know their kidney mates. It's next, right here on Plugged In. Hello, and welcome to How Well Do You Know Your Kidney Mate? I'm Barb, the host of the Plugged In game show that asks, so you share a pair of kidneys, but how well do you really know your kidney partner? And answering the tough questions on our game show today, we are so pleased to welcome 2 kidney transplant recipients and 2 living kidney donors. These 2 teams share vital organs with one another, but what else do they really know about each other? Well, let's find out. Let's get started and welcome our contestants on the show today. And our first 2 contestants are actually newlyweds. Brian, is that right?
Brian.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian and Kate.
Nice to meet you.
It's great having you on the show.
Thanks for having us.
A bit of a love story for the newlyweds. How long have you been married?
I've been married a year and a half now.
September 2016,
September
we got married.
2016.
Fast forward a year, and Brian was so fortunate to donate one of his left kidney to me on September 6th of 2017. So we weren't quite married a year when he sacrificed a piece of himself to get me to feel better again. So.
Oh, what a beautiful love story. So you're the recipient?
I am the
You're
recipient.
the kidney donor.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we're going to find out, although she has her kidney, how much does she really know about you, right? About her, those tough questions coming up. But first, let's meet your challengers. Woo! I know Bethany. Hi, Bethany and Ray. The donor and recipient. Father-daughter dynamic duo. You may have recalled seeing Bethany and Ray on our show previously, and for the, was it Courtney Kidney Walk?
Yes, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourselves. Thanks for coming in today.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well.
Okay.
Yes. We've traveled over here today. Very excited to be here. My dad told me of his kidney disease in 2011, and the moment he told me, I thought, oh, that's something I could do. And so we had the transplant in November of 2016. So we're a year and a half post-op, and I'm doing very well. I'm fine, and he's better than fine. What's happening with you?
Well, I'm still going well on your kidney.
Thanks.
Very much for giving me the good one. And still going well. Playing pickleball, back playing pickleball again. Her kidney and I were out there playing pickleball yesterday. So
I hope you got some pictures.
really
You want to
enjoying
show
it.
those on your
Oh,
show.
well, yeah, that's
Is it
right.
good competition, Bethany?
Yeah, it's nice to be healthy, and the one thing I'm glad of, I'm glad that she's healthy. So that was my number 1 concern in the whole thing. So we're both healthy, we're both happy.
And
Here
you're
we
here
are.
on Plugged In Play.
Oh, plugged in.
How well do you know your kidney mate?
Ooh, yeah. I'm sure she kept some secrets from me, but
Oh, we might find those out today, Bethany. Watch out.
we just might.
Well, thank you all for being such great sports and playing with How Well Do You Know Your Kidney Mate. For our viewers at home, we're going to just run through the rules, okay? In round 1, we're going to send off our transplant donors. And they're going to go backstage. You're going to wear those headsets and enjoy yourselves. And we're going to ask 4 questions of the kidney recipients. Then we're going to bring Bethany and Brian back to the show, and we'll have you guys answer the same questions. Now, each team is going to get 10 points for the correct answer, and they're going to press one of these buttons. Let's practice. Oh, yeah. That will mean a correct answer. And then for round 2, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to send off the recipients. So Kate and Ray will go out backstage, and they'll put on those headsets so they won't be able to hear anything here. And we'll ask 4 questions. They'll come on back in and answer those questions as well. Now, we've got a grand prize on the show today. So whoever has the largest point total at the end is going to get a $250 donation from Plugged In to the program or service of their choice. I think we've got 4 great sports ready to be playing. So without further ado, let's get going. Come back, stay with us, because we're ready to play.
How well do you know your
Kidney Mate? Ray, Kate, are you ready? We're going to be asking them some questions about how well they know their living donor and their living donor kidney. So, Kate, first question up.
Okay.
Okay, if your donor, so that was Brian,
Yeah.
if his kidney was an animal, what animal would it be?
Well, that's a hard one. There's so many different ones, but I think we have a new puppy at in our lives, and his one ear is kind of shaped maybe a little bit like a kidney, you know, the little floppy ears sort of thing. So they could be the shape of a kidney. So I will say our puppy Mosby would be the animal that would represent his kidney.
Mosby, and how old is Mosby?
He's only 5.5 months.
Oh,
So he's cute and fluffy and, you know, likes to get in trouble once in a while.
so a really new addition.
Yes.
Okay, Ray, I'm going to ask you the same question. So if Bethany's kidney had been an animal, what animal would it represent?
Definitely a cat.
Oh, a cat. Okay, so we got the dog and the cat. And why
Dog
the
and
cat?
a cat. Yeah. Oh, she just loves cats.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a new kitten at their house, Norvin, and she just loves cats. She's always had cats.
Has
I
she
think this
always?
is cat number 4, so I would have to say a cat.
okay, so we're going to lock in those answers. Dog and
Dog,
cat.
dog
Okay.
and cat.
We'll see if you
Okay.
see if you get 10 points on that. Okay, so question number 2. And I don't know if I mentioned this, that the questions get incrementally harder as we go along.
That was not in the rules, no.
Okay, so how about, Ray, can you name one thing that you can now eat that you couldn't before your kidney transplant? Maybe that you love to eat that you couldn't before kidney transplant.
Oh, there's.
Because there's
let's
food
see.
restrictions, right?
Where's the whole list of food restrictions? Oh,
tough
I
part is
would,
asking you to
I would
name
say
one.
now that I can eat that I couldn't before would be bananas because of the potassium content. Yes, I would say bananas, although tomatoes comes it close, but I will lock in with bananas and we'll see that.
Okay, so prior to your transplant, you said you weren't eating bananas. So how long was that period of time?
Oh, and I pretty well had to start right away. That was in 2011, right up to the transplant. I stayed away from bananas and I reduced everything, as you probably did. Anything with potassium, anything with salt, anything that tasted good, you know. So you go on a straight cardboard diet.
That's really actually important that you had to modify your dishes to be kidney friendly, basically,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
And we actually have a program on the KFOC website, which is Kidney Community Kitchen.
Oh,
and we've got a
yeah.
lot of recipes there.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Kate, how about you? You probably had to do some modifications
Yeah,
as
same,
well?
same sort of thing. You know, there was lots of restrictions, which, you know, once you got into the rhythm of things, it was like nothing different. And then you get to post-transplant, and it's almost like a 180 in the sense of there's new things you can't have because of the anti-rejection drugs that you're on. And then some of the other things you don't need to be as restrictive of, the amount of sodium, you know, potassium and dairy and even proteins. So I'm going to say my favorite thing. I'm going to play off of bananas. Not that I'm a huge banana person, but I love banana bread. And so I will admit I probably snuck in a few pieces of banana bread here and there, but since surgery, I'm sure I've had a number of more pieces of banana bread.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, leading into that, Kate, question number 3.
Okay.
So, how much did your kidney donor kidney weigh? Ooh, okay, so that's how much did your living kidney donor?
Yes.
So how much did Brian's kidney weigh?
Well, as you know, generally kidney, as they kind of say, you kind of take the size of your fist, and that's
Right.
kind of about the size. But of course, Brian's a male, and so his kidney is bigger than mine would be. So they weighed it in the surgery
they
room, I
did?
guess. Yeah, they told us afterwards, and they said it was a full pound. So like, it's a big kidney, and lots of people don't know that the kidney actually usually goes right here in the front kind of pelvic area. So the first couple of weeks especially, I had kind of a little bump where the kidney was kind of protruding out because it was quite a big kidney. So, you know, but I'm very fortunate because this kidney is quite large and very healthy. It's working wonderfully, so I can't complain of having an extra pound added.
Okay. Now, Ray, I don't know if they weighed Bethany's kidney,
No.
so we might have a.
Oh, it's a very easy answer for me, though.
Okay.
Since my surgery, I think I've gained 20 pounds. So her kidney weighed 20 pounds.
Okay.
And you can believe it.
Love it.
Good answer. Is
And
that
I
your
walk
final
like this now. Yeah. No. I would not. I'm going to guess what she would say. She would probably say a pound. I'm gonna guess that's what she'd lock in at, but I'm sure it was closer to 20.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we've had 2 great contestants here answering the questions. Well, stay tuned for round 2 because we are bringing back Bethany and Brian, the living donors for Kate and Ray, and we'll see how well they do in answering these questions and how many times these 10-point lights go on. Coming up right next, stay with us for How Well Do You Know Your
Kidney Mate?
Welcome back to How Well Do You Know Your Kidney Mate? It's the moment of truth. We have brought back Bethany.
Hi.
And Brian.
Hello.
Are you guys ready for some grilling and to see how well you answered the questions? Okay, Brian, first question goes to you. How did Kate answer this question? If your kidney had been an animal, what animal did she say it would have been?
It's a hard one. I'm gonna go with a dog, because that's what she got me.
Kate? What did she end up doing?
Yeah, Mosby was the happy birthday / thank you for giving me a kidney gift for him, and I don't think I'll ever be able to top that. So it was our doggy.
Way to go, 10 points on the board for
Yes.
Okay, Bethany, same question to you. How did Ray answer? If your kidney had been an animal, what animal would it have been?
A sleeping kitten.
A
A sleeping kitten. Can I see sleeping kitten?
And you're sticking with that answer?
So much more artistic than I was.
Oh, that's cool.
There we are.
Right?
I like that.
There's Norman.
That's Norman. That's our kitten. We have a
Dad even got the
kitten.
name
That's a
right.
kitten.
Yeah, Norman.
Okay,
Nice.
so we've got a tie game, 10
Whoa.
points apiece.
I forgot about the
So
points.
tiebreaker. Okay, Bethany, question number 2, over to you. What food did your dad say that he wanted to eat most following his transplant that he had to cut back on or couldn't eat prior to his transplant?
His favorite thing to eat now that he couldn't before. Can I see tomato? Or is it banana? No. It was banana. Yeah. Potassium.
He did mention both, so.
Were you flip-flopping?
I
or
was
turning-
flip-flopping
No,
too.
okay.
I was flip-flopping too.
Okay.
And
Banana.
Bethany, why did you think tomato?
He
over
loves tomatoes.
banana?
He loves tomatoes. So it was sad. Like I was thinking, you don't get to eat tomatoes? Whoa. So now he gets to eat bananas and tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, what did Kate say? What's she craving to eat post-transplant that she had to cut down on or couldn't eat prior to her kidney transplant?
I would say ice cream.
No, I was on the same theme.
Oh,
Banana bread.
I should have thought of that one.
Okay, these questions are getting incrementally harder, and this one's a technical one about the kidney. Brian, how much did Kate say that your kidney that you donated to her actually weighed?
It was this big and it weighed 1 pound.
Yay! It's a big one.
And Bethany, what do you think your dad said about how much your kidney weighed?
Probably did it both in grams and pounds. I don't know. 450 grams. 1 pound. Whatever 1 pound.
1
is.
pound.
Oh,
20 pounds is crossed out. 1 pound. You know.
Well, I figured I'd get. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I figured I'd gained about 20 pounds since the operation, so it's got to be that kidney.
No, it's all those bananas.
I know. Yeah. Oh, good
I
work,
thought that was a
babe.
good answer, the 20 pounds. That's a good way to hide the weight increment.
I see. Oh, the kidney gave you all 20 pounds. Gotcha.
I thought 1 pound kidney was big, but yeah.
Wow, some great questions and some great answer by our team so far. Way to go. 20 points here and 20 points here.
100 less 70.
100 less 70. So stay tuned with us because we've got round 3 coming up, and we're going to be sending Kate and Ray backstage, put their headphones on, and we are going to be grilling Brian and Bethany to see how much they know about How much do you know about your
Kidney mate.
Stay with us.
Can you imagine losing most of something without realizing it? Over time, kidney disease can destroy up to 80% of kidney function before you notice any symptoms. Talk to your family doctor to see if you're at risk and need to be screened. It could save your life.
Hello and welcome back to round 3 of How Well Do You Know Your Kidney Mate? And we're in for some fun because it's the question round. So what we've done is we've sent off our kidney transplant recipients. That is Kate and Ray. They're off stage, got headsets on, they can't hear a thing. And in the hot seat, we've got their living kidney donors. That's Bethany and Brian. And they're in the hot seat. They're going to be answering some tough questions. So come with me. Let's go see how they do. First question going to you, Brian. If Kate could have gotten a kidney from any celebrity, who would she have chosen? Besides you, of course. You would have been her first choice. But if she had to choose a celebrity, who would it have been?
She'd probably want it from a hunky guy. So
Well, she got one from a hunky guy.
a celebrity, I would have to go with, let's go with Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Good choice. Ryan Reynolds for your dad as well?
Could be, could be. No, probably. Thinking David Foster.
Oh. Fantastic. Well, the David Foster Foundation
Yes.
actually supports children in need of transplant as well, provides financial help. And they partner with the Kidney Foundation as well for sending children to camp.
Great.
Okay,
Yeah,
so is that
yeah.
going to be your final
That's
answer?
my final answer.
David Foster. Okay. All right, so Bethany, question 2 goes to you. What do you think was the #1 thing that your dad was looking forward to doing post-transplant that he couldn't do prior to having a new kidney?
Pickleball.
Okay, I've got to hear more about this pickleball.
Yeah, you take a
I'm not
pickle-
sure if I'm
no.
the only person that don't. Do you know about pickleball?
I know a little bit about
You
it.
do, yeah.
I've
Okay.
heard of it.
So
is
it's
it
a paddle.
pickle? I'm
No,
picturing
that's,
that you
I'm drawing
play
it
ball
like
with
that.
a pickle.
Yeah. You take a pickle. No, it's nothing. It's actually named after the person that invented the game. Named it after their dog, Pickle. So that's
Okay.
just a quirky name, but it's a paddle. Very good for seniors. It's like sort of badminton and volleyball, kind of, woven together into a lovely net partners game. Seniors love it, and it's becoming kind of a craze in the Comox Valley. And he just loves it. In fact, he was crowned king of pickleball, and he wore this crazy crown just the other day.
Really?
Pickleball. No, it should have been. But we do all kinds of artwork around pickles.
Well,
so-
that's going to be a shoo-in answer, I would imagine. Hopefully
so.
that's
I
what
think
he
so.
says as
Yeah.
well. Okay,
Yeah.
Brian, is there something that stands out for Kate that she might have been looking forward to the most post-transplant?
I know she's looking forward to the upcoming transplant games to be able to be a participant in that.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's
so
an annual
That's a-
event, right?
Every other year.
Oh.
Every other year, I think it is. I would have to say, honestly, as much as she's looking forward to that, I think it's just getting back to the day-to-day of hiking. We love the outdoors, and now with the new dog, we get to get out there even more and enjoy the local mountains and go hiking.
So we've got pickleball and hiking.
Yeah.
Is that right? 2 answers. All right, so Brian, back to you. Post-transplant, what's the first thing that you and Kate did together that would be the most memorable? Maybe that you were looking forward to the most.
Oh, Kate did very well at it, but about 2.5 weeks post-transplant was the Vancouver Kidney Walk. And we went out there in September and did the walk together. And Kate did great. Her energy was fantastic, but for me, those 2.5K were terrible. It was a lot of work for me to get through it, but with the help of others and the support of everyone in the kidney walk there, I was able to get through it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. How about yourself?
Well,
Bethany, what would?
my dad and I were pretty silly in the hospital, and he came in day 1. He was already up and came to visit me in my bed, and I think it was day 2.
Day 1?
Day 1.
Wow.
Day 2, we got our dance partners. He called the IV poles, and we raced down the hall. And my husband took a video of it, and we're racing down the hall, neck and neck. So I think maybe that was our big event.
The dancing, the pole dancing.
The pole dancing. Father-daughter pole dancing.
I
don't think it'll catch on. And we made it from my door to his door, which was just 3 doors down. So that was our big.
Well, 3 doors. I think there's a song in there somewhere.
3 doors down.
3 doors down. Hello, we're back with How Well Do You Know Your
Kidney.
All right, and we've got the whole troop here now. As you can see, we've got Kate and Ray joining Bethany and Brian again, and we just finished the grilling with Bethany and Brian, and now we're going to find out, Kate and Ray, how well do you know your living donor?
All right.
Okay, Kate, first question to you. How did Brian answer this question? If you could have received a kidney from any other celebrity other than Brian, because we know Brian's a celebrity as well, who would it have been?
Uh-oh. A celebrity. I was going to say my girl crush, but maybe not.
Oh, who's your, I want to know who's your
Kate
girl crush.
Hudson. She's delightful.
Oh, Kate Hudson, good.
The girl crush,
okay.
right? Okay, maybe I'm going the other way. Ryan Reynolds? There we go.
Okay, Ray, over to you. What celebrity did Bethany pick and say that you would have loved to receive a kidney from if it hadn't been your loving daughter, of course?
Oh boy, let's see. Wouldn't be movies, wouldn't be someone, it might be something related to hockey. I saw your, let's say, Don Cherry, because he's involved with the kidney. He's involved with donating your car. So, kidney car program. Oh,
that's a really good
You
answer.
might as well give me a kidney.
Well, how about this guy? David Foster.
Okay, let's start with Ray for this next question. Okay, Ray, how did Bethany answer this question? What did she think was the #1 activity that you were looking forward to doing post-transplant?
Did it involve alcohol? No, it did not involve alcohol. That's a no-no. Most thing to do. I really wanted to. What would you have guessed? Really wanted to see the grandchildren.
Oh, that's a good answer, but it's incorrect.
Oh no!
How about Brian? How did he answer that question?
Oh, I wonder if we're going to say like an activity type thing. I'm going to say just generally getting back to exercising and being outdoors and hiking.
I've blown the lead.
Yay! And we've done a lot of that with our puppy.
Okay, back over to you, Kate, and this one's a little bit of a twist on one of the previous questions, and that is, what activity were the two of you able to do together again post-transplant that you hadn't been doing prior to?
Oh, the kidney walk. Of course. I had to think about that.
The kidney walk.
Kidney walk. We were slow because it was 18 days after surgery.
It was actually amazing. I remember seeing you there. But
Yeah.
Brian said that you were actually hoofing it pretty good. It was
Yeah, he was in a little more discomfort than I was. I think it's where the incision is actually. His is more like a his is more like a C-section incision, where mine is more on an angle. So I think there's different muscle areas that it kind of touches. So I think I had a bit more to me at first, and I had a great working kidney in me. So how can I complain?
Okay, Ray. It's over to you. How did Bethany answer that question? What was the activity that the two of you did together, the first one post-transplant?
That's very easy. That's very easy. After I woke up the next morning, the first thing I did was I got out of bed by myself, and I went out and I said, where's Bethany's room? So they showed me, so I walked down the 3 doors to Bethany's room and in to see her. So I came in and hobbling along. I had my dance partner with me, you know, the pole with the ID on it. That was my dance partner, and I had my bag out and my bag in and everything. So we went down there, and so I went down to her room and just to see her and make sure she was okay. So I said, well, I'm going back to my room. That's enough for me. She says, wait for me. So she struggled out of bed, got her dance partner, and we came out in the hallway at the station, and we said to each other, we're going to race to my room. So there we were, crawling down the hall like this, and all the nurses were laughing because we were having a race back to my room. Yeah. So the first thing was racing.
We race! Oh, yeah. You hit it! Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Bonus points for that story.
Oh.
So we said to basically you two were pole dancing. Right now I get to be the bearer of good news because our judges have done the tallies. And the scores today on the show are Bethany and Ray, you have got a fabulous 30 points. But Brian and Kate, you came in at 50 points. So the grand prize winners today are Kate and Brian. $250 donation to
Both Kidney March and CanSolve. We're going to split it within Kidney March and CanSolve.
Fantastic. And nobody walks away. The second prize is going to Ray and Bethany. Will be a donation of $125 to the Kidney Suites in both your names.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Great.
And thank you all for staying with us and joining us for How Well Do You Know Your
Kidney Mate! There we go.
Oh my God, you guys are going to hate us for editing.
We'll play. I like big buds. Okay,
March is Kidney Health Month. Sorry. Ah!
Kidney smart!
Nobody got injured during this segment.
1, 2, ready, go. Boom, pa, boom, pa, boomity, boo. He needs a kidney and I have two.